Today's video is sponsored by Mecha Japan. Hey guys, welcome back. So today I am coming at you with this beautiful webcam quality because I'm doing another installment of a type of video I did before, which is I'm essentially going to go through figures that have gone up for pre-order and merch as well, that I just have something to say about it. It could be that I want to buy it. It can be that I think it's crap. It could be I think it's great. Just whatever thing I think I got something to say about it. Not necessarily something valuable to say, but yeah, we'll just go through a ton of stuff that I just saw and yap about it basically. I've been collecting these items, I think since March. So some of this is pretty old news, but whatever, we'll just go through it. So from March to kind of May, here's what I got to say. Oh my god, it rhymed. Before we get into the items though, I did want to quickly talk about Mecha Japan. Mecha Japan is an online retailer that sells authentic products from many Japanese licenses such as Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball, and many more. They offer worldwide shipping, have a wide range of goods, and they also have English customer support available. They offer competitive pricing and sell a range of goods from scale figures, Nendoroids, plushies, to remints. So for today's video, they've actually partnered up with me to do a giveaway of 3 fantastic figures. So up for grabs, we have firstly this amazing Ava Unit 01 by Bandai Spirits, and then secondly we've got the Rei and Asuka Gacha Portraits premium figures. In order to enter, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and then head to the link in my description to enter. I'll announce the winners in a YouTube community post at a later date, and I'll put any other details on the screen and in the description below. Thanks again to Mecha Japan for sponsoring today's video. All right, first up, we've just got this formidable Fumo from Azure Lane, and this is the cutest Fumo I've seen in years. I don't know why, I think she's perfect and it's glorious. I'm happy for Azure Lane fans because she's so cute. Next up, we have Kotobukiya's Artifacts J Haikyuu figures. They've already released Hinata and Kageyama, and now they're doing a Kenma and a Kuro, and I think these are so cute. I'm so glad that these boys are getting scale figures, and I think Kotobukiya is a great company to do it. I think this looks great. It's priced fine. I just kind of don't like the black base, but apart from that, I think these are pretty cute. I don't know if I've just made it weird, but I just realized they're in bare feet. I guess that doesn't really matter, but why don't they have shoes on? Next up, we have this Blue Lock figure. I just thought this was really funny because I think that yellow swipe kind of looks like piss, guys. It's not that flattering. And then this is even more funny because recently I saw on Twitter that this Blue Lock official art looks like this. And guys, it looks like they reek. It looks like they're stinky. They're even smelling themselves. I don't know who's in charge of the Blue Lock color schemes, but you gotta stop using piss yellow and stink green. Maybe use blue. I don't know, use blue. This is old news now, but this is the Sakura Miku 16 Hanami outfit scale. This is so cute. I love the sculpt. I love her in pink. I'm very tempted to get it, but I have not pre-ordered it. I might wait and see how she looks when she releases. I just have so many Mikus already, but the little cherries are so cute. Definitely one I'm looking out for. Next up, we've got some ingenuity in the figure world. We've got a Rika figure where she's on a little swing, and I was interested in how this works technically, which is that you have to attach her to this little base that slots into your wall. It's pretty cute. I feel like you could put, her as a Nendoroid on that little base and it might be cute. A cute little accent piece for the wall. In saying that, I don't know if I see myself buying many. I feel like if they did this for a character that I really liked, I could probably see myself buying it for the novelty. Next up, we have a freeing bunny, and I can talk all day about how these are so expensive now, but I actually wanted to say a good thing about freeing bunnies, which is This is what, like, my favorite freeing bunny I've seen in a long time. This is an original illustration from Teddy, but I think it's so cute. It's the closest I've come to thinking of pre-ordering, but I'm not gonna pre-order it because I've seen a lot of freeing bunnies in the like sales bin going for like half of what they went for retail. So I think I'm just gonna wait for her to release and then try to get her in the aftermarket. I think she looks really cute. I'd actually love to put her with my bunnies. It's adorable. Next up, we have the Blue Archive Mari 1/7. I don't know nothing about Blue Archive except for they all have these really cool halos, but I really like this figure. I love the combination of how she is a cat girl and a nun, and she's got this cute little pistol. Like, it's so cute. I love it. I feel like if you told me this was an OC, I'd be like, oh, cool, I might buy it. Yeah, I really like it. It might be one that I pick up if she tanks. Next up, we have this 1/7 Ishiki Seiran illustration by Mashiro Keita. By a company called Omaha. I know nothing about Omaha, but I actually did a crazy thing, which was I went and pre-ordered this figure. I think this design is so cute. I really like the outfit, her vibe, the blue, the white, the colors. It just screamed to me, and there's so many good OCs now that when an OC is so memorable for me like this one, I don't know, I did decide to risk it. It might turn out crap, but we'll see. We will see. Next up, we've got the Taiko no Tatsujin Don Wada Nendoroid. I'm talking about him because I pre-ordered him, my man. I love the little bass, the drum bass. He's so cute. He's made for being an Nendoroid. But where's Don Katsu? Okay. Next up, we have the Eye Nendoroid from Oshinoko. I have not pre-ordered any of the existing Oshinoko Nendoroids, but I did get Eye because she's so cute, and I'll do this thing where I buy the figures of the characters that look more aesthetic than the characters I actually like the most. So that's what's happened here. I just think her design is so cute and I decided to buy the Nendoroid. Next up, back to freeing. We've been getting a ton of re-releases that people, I think, would have dreamt of 2 years ago, and I think this one definitely makes the cut. My Sakurajima with tights for 30,000 yen. I think she was going up for like $500 or $600 on the aftermarket. So yeah, this is great. A little late. I don't think this anime is as poppin' as it was. I do feel like 29,000 yen is like a bit crazy of a money grab. She's a pretty simple bunny girl. Next up is this 1/7 power figure by Clanel, which is, I think this figure looks so cool and I really want a power figure, but none of them have been good enough. And I think this one is my favorite, but oh my god, it's 34,000 yen. So I have not pre-ordered her. I'll hope to get a good deal on her, but then I was like, oh, well, who's Clanel, the manufacturer? Firstly, that's a crazy name because it rhymes with something just funny. But secondly, it turns out that they are Revolve, rebranded. And I actually have some Revolve figures and I think Revolve's quality is great. So I think this could be amazing. But oh my god, that price tag is ridiculous. Next up, I wanted to talk about this Desert Planet figure, which I think is actually released because I saw it on YouTube before. But she's so cute. She's a little ghost. She's got desserts around her. I was so tempted to get this. I think it's so cute. I love it. It's just adorable. Then I wanted to talk about this Freyren outdoor jacket, which is so cute. I love it when anime makes dumb merch you can use in real life. Like, this jacket has so many nice details and it's got little references, and it's actually a really nice jacket. I love how it's subtle. It's subtle anime merch. Next up, I wanted to talk about the Marcel Tentinel figure. Now, I've not been too impressed with what I've seen of Tentinel figures. They're kind of like slightly worse pop-up parades from what I've seen. but I really like this Marcel sculpt. I think her pose is so cute, and the way her hair is kind of lifting up. I'm like, I really want to get a Marcel figure, and there's just not been one that I'm like head over heels over, but this is a step in the right direction. I will probably wait for a scale figure though to buy that. And here's the pop-up parade, which I think is really cute. I just realized pop-up parades are a little too small for me. If they made this a pop-up parade L, I'd probably buy it. I think she's so cute. Speaking of cute, I wanted to show this walking mushroom plushie from Dungeon Meshi. I actually pre-ordered this one, so he's so cute and delicious. And next up, I wanted to talk about this Hadaka no Oisama illustration figure. This is just pretty funny to me. This is honestly some really impressive sculpting, but this is funny. She's invisible, but it's still so lewd at the same time. Next up, this Freerin t-shirt was so cute. I was so tempted to get it, but it's like 6,000 yen. But it's got the mimic, and it's got a little Freerin attached to it on a chain. That's so cute. It's such a cute idea. I've seen so many cute acrylic stands and other little merch all from this moment, and they're all so adorable. Next up, I feel like Good Smile Company is trying to come after the Fumo plushie market by releasing these Kuripan plushies. They're kind of cute. I feel like I can get behind them, but they got them big old feet as well. They're pretty cute, but I won't be getting these two. Next up, I wanted to talk about this Yu, I think is her name, 1/6 figure. This I really, really liked from the prototype, and I felt really stupid because you guys told me this is a dragon girl, and I thought she was like a deer girl or something, but this is so cute. I like it. I'm a sucker for Neko art. I don't really know too much about this brand, and the prices, I mean, not great. It could be worse, but I haven't pre-ordered this yet. It's sitting in my bookmarks. I think I'm gonna wait and see how it looks released. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys this because it's hilarious. Like, what did they do to Levi? Levi Childhood Edition, this plushie. I almost bought it, but I wanted it to look like this botched, but I don't know. I didn't buy it because they did him dirty. Next up, a re-released I was not expecting. This is the Artifacts Tokyo Ghoul Kaneki Ken 1/8 Kotobukiya figure. This, first of all, is an insane price. I'm so happy that when they re-release figures, they could easily just tack on like 10,000 yen, honestly, given the market today. I think this figure was really expensive in the aftermarket as well, because I like Tokyo Ghoul, but I think I looked at buying this once and I was like, oh, guess I'll stop thinking about that. So this is really cool. This is awesome. Next up, I wanted to talk about Cleo feta cheese, 1/7 figure. I thought this is just really cute because once you see trends and you see more and more trends, they just start becoming an amalgamation. And now we've got, you know, elf girl with a guitar, an acoustic guitar. Well, not acoustic guitar, it's an electric wind guitar. Yeah, I just feel like it's cute. Like they just tried to go for a concept. I'm not gonna pre-order it, but I really appreciate the little squirrel on the amp. That's very cute. Next up, I am a Hello Good Smile fan. I actually love these. I know they're so pop vinyl coated in a way, but I like them and I'm really happy that they're making bocchi ones. I hope they're making the rest of the band, but yeah, I pre-ordered this. Next up, we have the Maren Kitagawa swimsuit version Nendoroid. Honestly, I wish they picked literally any other outfit of hers. Like, she's literally got so many cute ones. I I don't know. I don't particularly feel like we needed a swimsuit Marin Nendoroid. But they did finally give us the Wakana Gojo Nendoroid, which I think is really cute. I like his little shy face, but I probably will be passing this one. Next up, we have Joker from Persona 5 in his school uniform. I really like this Nendoroid, and I feel like I would want to buy it, but at this point, I would rather get a scale of Joker, which I don't have, over the Nendoroid, just because that's where my preferences are lying. But I think this is really cute. I love his pants. Next up, we have Tomoe from Kami-sama Kiss. And I feel like this is a huge deal because there is not a lot of figures for Tomoe. I think this is a really big deal because Kami-sama Kiss has like 0 figures of anything. And it's so old that it's nice to see Good Smile actually make some of these older characters into Nendoroids. But I feel like everyone is saying that they can't just make the male protagonist from all of these shows and then not make the female. Like, we don't have a Toru for Fruits Basket. Are they gonna follow it up? Like, Alright, next up we have the 1/7 Megumin from Prime One Studio. I think the figure is pretty cute. I feel like we've got a lot of Megumin figures that kind of look like this, and I feel like her face is a little prize figure-y for my liking, but I did want to talk about how I feel like Prime One Studio, who typically manufacture big, expensive resin statues, have been getting into like PVC and plastic figures, but I feel like their prices feel more like they're making a resin. Like, they're always so insanely priced. I remember when the E-Stream Megumin came out and it was like, oh my god, wait, you guys are paying 32,000 yen for an E-Stream Megumin? And that was like huge. And now this is just like casually 37,000 yen. I think it's crazy. I don't know, I'm kind of curious to see how this does. Next up, I just had to talk about this 1:1 scale traveling duck. I think he's so cute. I don't know who's in the market for this kind of figure, but his pouch in the promo pictures is just big enough to fit AirPods. And yeah, if you're a raging duck fan and you've been waiting for something like this, it's your moment. It's adorable. Next up, I'm very excited. They're making Haikyuu lookup figures. I think so far they've only got Hinata and Kageyama, but they're so cute. I think Kageyama looks a little bit like an airhead here, but I'm a fan of these lookup figures, and in general, I'm a fan of all the Haikyuu hype over the movie, like we'll see in a couple slides. Next, I just wanted to say it's so perfect that they're making Dungeon Meshi Rock Salt. Then we've got the Bocchi Aniplex 1/7 scale, probably the most extravagant Bocchi figure in the works. I think she turned out cute. I like it, but I just don't know if I have the room for another figure with like a whole ass panoramic like base anymore. Just the real estate, man. I can't deal with it. Yeah, back to what I was saying about Haikyuu. All of the Nendoroids getting a re-release. Like, you could literally just choose whoever you want. I really want Haikyuu Hello Good Smile figures. Next up, we have the second hanami figure, and if you don't know the context here, there is a cosplayer called hanami. Good Smile Company have been making figures based off of her cosplays, and the first one is this adorable pet dog one, and it's actually so cute. I love it. I did not get it, but I've been very close to. And this second one is, I don't know if this is based off anything, but it's the Sinful Nun, and I think I'm not even a fan of this cosplayer, but I think the figure is gorgeous. I love it. In general, I feel like I'm a big fan of like religious kind of aesthetic. I'm not a religious person, but You know the Heavenly Bodies Met Gala theme, and everyone just came in these like gorgeous outfits, a lot of religious symbols everywhere. Like I just find that really beautiful, and yeah, I eat this figure up. I love it. I love the wings, the halo. I'm very tempted to get this. Yeah, very tempted. Next up, I've got this Azure Lane Noshiro Hold the Ice figure. This is so cute, and one that I was really following and looking out for, because I'm a sucker for girls with that, like these like Oni horns, like Shootin' Doji from Fate. Love that design. And I also love this one, so I really liked the prototype. But now that she's painted, I'm like, oh, I probably shouldn't get it. I'm not actually that big an Azure Lane fan. I don't really know the source material. It is like a cute Oni made, but there'll probably be some cuter OC come along in the next couple of years that I'll get instead. Next up, I wanted to talk about this freeing Senran Kagura bunny, because I don't know what Senran Kagura lore is. I don't understand what the game is about, but this is her transformation version, because I'm like, I've seen a figure like this before, and this version is the same as the original, but basically her boobs are like 6 times the size. So I don't know what lore happens in the game where this transformation takes place, but I just thought it was really funny, and I'm like should I don't know, maybe all the Senran Kagura fans can tell me, but like, should Freeing have released, you know, her post-transformation first? I feel like this might be a repeat of the Toradora Tiger Freeing Bunny drama. Next up, I wanted to talk about the Hatsune Miku Racing Anniversary version. I think this is so cute, and I do really like this Racing Miku because the art was drawn by the Riser Atelier artist, but I don't actually like that she's sitting on cake. I have the 2014 Miku where she's sitting on a ton of tires, and I think that works so much better. It fits the theme. And yeah, I feel like I didn't like the scale of this, and I also don't like the cake version, so I think I'm just not gonna have a 2023 Racing Miku. We're gonna have to wait for next year's one. Also, there is no way that that cake is holding her weight. You do have to say, you know, thank you for Freeing, for always giving me something to talk about in these videos. They love stirring the pot. This is the Mary quarter scale bunny from Kakegurui, and she is gorgeous. She is beautiful. They gave this bunny some love, and they did not give Jabami the same treatment. I feel like if you buy this figure and you put her next to Jabami, they don't even look like they're from the same show. I don't know, they really did Jabami dirty after seeing how good this looks. The hair, the pose, everything. This is really nice. This is very nice. Okay, next up, we've got another Clanal figure, you know, Revolve 2.0. This is Freeren 1/7. I really like this one, actually. It's probably my favorite scale of Freeren. I feel like it captures her face and her vibes. She looks a little lonely in the figure. She doesn't look happy. She looks like she's just wandering, and I like it. Actually, I think it captures the vibe maybe a little more than some of the others that I've seen. Next up, back to Megumin. This is a weird figure. This is a 1/6 Good Smile Company Megumin. And it's kind of refreshing because it's just Megumin. She's not being overly sexualized. She's not in like a forklift operator outfit. She's not in like heavy metal band outfit. Like, she's just her, the pose, sculpt, colors, everything just looks really good. I feel like they've just gone and made the best Megumin figure in the last 3 years. It's just a good old-fashioned scale figure. Look at how small that base is. Look at how little room that's gonna take. Solved. Mega Man figures, solved. We have, like, but very late to the game. Very weird. Very weird. Yeah, a really weirdly timed release, but I feel like if you didn't want, like, Mega Man in a gothic Lolita dress, or you just want OG, this is probably the figure to get. It's cute. Next up, I just wanted to ask, what is going on with the Rising of the Shield Hero, like, figure manufacturer offices? I stopped watching after the first season, to be honest, but I feel like Raftalia is disproportionately looted out on, like, figures. Like, you can't catch a break, man. Is this what's going on? I'm pretty sure all figures need to go through approval from the people that own the rights to the anime or whatever to, like, make a figure, and it's very interesting to see how certain characters, like, they're like, yep, you can, yeah, underwear, swimsuit, yeah, go for it, mate. And then other people kind of market their anime characters down the less lewd route. I don't know, it's just very interesting. Because definitely not all, quote, like, waifus will get figures this lewd, even though, like, in the show, they're not lewd at all. Like, anyway. Something to think about. Capitalism, baby. Next up, the Memcho Nendoroid is up for pre-order. I didn't actually think I wanted this, but I actually kind of do. I think she's so cute. I think she was made to be a Nendoroid. I love all of the faceplates, and I actually really like Memcho as a character. I feel like I can relate to her on some level, because I feel like for some of my years, my prime years, I also, for personal reasons, like, couldn't really pop off. And yeah, I don't know. Anyway, this is cute. Fully might pre-order it. Oh my god. Next up, we got the Elf Village 14th villager, Mama Tiana, and, like, my god, she is amazing. So it's so funny watching the Elf villages, you know, trek through, you know, we're up to 14, but each time they just get, like, progressively more intense until, look at this. There is so much going on, but, like, I kind of love it. I don't like that it's 52,000 yen. So I won't be getting her, but I can definitely appreciate the maximalistic approach that they've taken. I actually think she's an icon, and she's iconic. Next up, I wanted to talk about this Persona 5 Futaba figure. Wasn't expecting this from Mega House, because there is an existing Futaba figure by Amakuni that I believe is pretty expensive, and it, like, lights up. But this is very much a similar design in that she's in her Persona outfit. It's pretty cute. I don't think it's better than the other one, but I do really like this faceplate here where she's in her, I forgot what it's called, the little finisher look with the wink. It's very cute. I think I will pass on this one. Next up, I wanted to talk about Mega House's Misato and Pen figure. They're chilling, having a drink. I think Pen is gorgeous, impeccable. I love the straw in his can of beer. But I kind of feel like there's something a little off with Misato. Maybe the clothes, maybe the way her legs. I don't know why she's sitting like that, but I don't know, this figure was just a little underwhelming to me. Nice though that Misato's getting another figure. Speaking of underwhelming, we've got the Arknights W Wanted version. I talked such high praise about the prototype and sculpt for this, and I was so excited because I was like, I love W's design, and this figure to me is so Persona 5 Phantom Thieves vibes that I really wanted to pick it up. And I feel like the bottom half of the figure is gorgeous. The hat and everything coming out, the outfit. But then I feel like her face is just so bland, like kind of washed out. Like I just feel a little underwhelmed looking at it, which is kind of helpful because it means I won't be pre-ordering it. But it's a shame. I feel like if her face just popped a little more and there was a little more contrast, I'd be eating this up. Then we've got the Hatsune Miku 2024 Racing Miku Nendoroid. I love this year's Racing Miku design. She's like a space witch. That's such a cute theme. It's adorable. But I kind of don't like the Nendoroid. I don't know. I feel like there's something about the hair and the faceplate that I'm not super in love with. I feel like the artist does have a pretty distinct face style, and maybe something through transferring that to a Nendoroid didn't really quite flow for me. So I'll be passing on this, but high hopes for the scale because I want her to be riding her broomstick. And lastly for today, we've got the Vanitas figure from Prime One Studio, Prisma Wing again. Just like the Megumin we talked about earlier. Bro, why is he 42,000 yen? I think the figure is nice and I think it's a great figure. But I think other figure companies would be producing a figure at this quality and not charging 42,000 yen. They'd probably charge half, 25,000 yen or something. So it's a shame because I feel like there are no other Vanitas scales, so they've kind of got the market cornered, but we will see, we will see. All right, guys, that is all I had to yap about with recent figure releases on AmiAmi. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you've stuck it till this far, you're a real one. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good week. Don't forget to check out the link in the description below to sign up for this giveaway. And with that, I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.